Our final section in this unit is circles in the coordinate plane. So this is basically developing the idea of the equation of a circle. And we're going to primarily use Desmos when doing problems such as this, whether it's on a standardized test or not. But to kind of create the equation, we're going to go through this. So the information in the equation of a circle allows you to graph the circle. Okay, you can also write the equation of a circle if you know its center and radius. This is going to be one of those sections that lead into future things as we talk about Algebra 2 going forward. So if we look at the circle in the first example, we see that the center is at the ordered pair is 0, 0. Okay, and the radius is 2. If we look at the next circle, the center is at point 2, 0 with a radius of 2. The next circle has the center at negative 2, 2, and a radius of 2. So primarily all this is a circle that has moved in the coordinate plane. Okay, the center has changed, the radius is not. So these are congruent circles. Let's further evaluate this. So here we go. We have a circle with the center 0, 0 and the radius is 2. Notice that in the corner we have the equation x squared plus y squared equals 4. We're creating a relationship between x, y, and the radius, the center of the circle. Okay, here we have the center is 0, 0, the radius is 3. X squared plus y squared equals 9. Okay, third example. Center again is 0, 0, but here the radius is 4. X squared plus y squared equals 16. So if we describe the next circle in the pattern, what will this equation be? Well, the center is still going to be 0, 0, but we went from 2, 3, 4, the radius will 5. So x squared plus y squared equals 25. 2 squared was 4, 3 squared was 9, 4 squared 16, 5 squared gives us 25. Describe the circle that has the equation x squared plus y squared equals 81. Well, the center is probably 0, and the square root of 81 is 9, so the radius is 9. The rule that we can see here is radius squared. Okay, let's look at circles that have moved about or transformed as they've moved around the coordinate plane. Here, our center is 2, and our radius is 2. So look at the equation x minus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4. Next example, negative 2, 2 is the center, radius is 2. X plus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4. Third example, the center is negative 2, and the radius again is 2. X plus 2 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 4. Okay, if we moved it from each around the coordinate plane, okay, we're going to have 2, negative 2 with a radius of 2. Well, let's see. How does this pattern work? I would say it's x minus the x coordinate squared plus y minus the y coordinate. Two negatives become a positive. y plus 2 squared equals the radius squared, or 2 squared. Okay? So if we look at this equation, x plus 5 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 9. Negative 5, positive 3. Okay? We're doing the opposite of what's here. That will give us our center of the circle. Our radius is the square root of the number here. That gives us our radius. So our radius is 3. So the rule is x minus the x coordinate squared plus y minus the y coordinate squared equals the radius squared. So let's break that down a little bit on the next page. Okay, the standard equation of a circle is the quantity x minus h squared plus the quantity y minus k squared equals r squared, where the center is located at coordinates hk with the radius of r. Okay, if you use the distance formula to calculate this, you get d equals the square root of x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. Okay? R will equal the square root, because that's the distance, the radius, x minus h squared plus, y minus k squared. Okay, so r squared, we're squaring both sides of the equation, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. And there is the equation. So looking at these circles, find the coordinates. The center is at negative 3, 2. The radius is 2. So my equation is simply going to be x plus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4. Okay? The center of the next example is at 0, 1. The radius is 1, 2 units. So we'll have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 4. You don't need the x minus 0, so you could just do x squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 4. And then the third example, we have 3, 3 is the center, the radius is 1. So x minus 3 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 1. Okay, write the standard equation of a circle with a center of negative 4, 0 and the radius is 7.1. So we'll have x plus 4 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 7.1 squared. Rewriting this, we'll get, again, x plus 4 squared plus y squared equals 50.41. Again, excuse some of the quirks that are happening because I'm doing this on a Surface Pro as a second screen. Okay, so if we look at the equation on the next example, x minus 3 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 9. This is telling us what our center is. So do we do the opposites? 3, negative 1 is our center. The square root of 9 is 3. So we find the ordered pair, 3, negative 1. And from there, count 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. To the left, 1, 2, 3. Down, 1, 2, 3. To the right, 1, 2, 3. As well as you can, draw a circle going through those 4 points. It's not art class, so don't worry about it too much. Okay? That's terrible, but that's okay. So, next example, x squared. Well, that means 0 is the x coordinate. Y plus 4, so negative 4 is the y coordinate. 4, the square root of 4, is 2, and that will be our radius. So 0, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is our center. We're going 2 units out from there all the way around. Draw the circle. Okay? Okay, we're not going to go over everything in the last page as much as we can. Okay, we're going to skip these 2 problems and do the multiple choice questions, the standardized test questions on the bottom. What is the standard form of the equation of a circle with center 3, negative 2 and the radius of 4? So with the radius of 4, we need to know that it has to equal 16. Okay? Well, because of that, we can cross off every answer that has something different than equals 16. Okay? Then it's going to be x minus 3. Okay, that leaves 2 answers, and then it's going to be plus 2. Sometimes knowing a little bit of information allows you to eliminate the wrong answers, and it can lead you to the right answer. Number 2, what is the equation of the circle? Well, let's see what the radius is 2. So that means we have to have something that equals 4. Cross off those 2. The ordered pair is 1, 2, 3. So that has to be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 3 minus 4. Number 3, what is the radius of the circle with the equation that equals 25 over 36? Well, 25 over 36. Okay, the square root of 25 is 5. The square root of 36 is 6. So our answer is E. That's the only part of this whole equation that we actually care about. What is the center of the circle with the equation of x plus 5 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 36? Well, we're looking for the opposites of these 2 numbers. So negative 5, 1. Negative 5, 1 is C. The center of circle is 2, 4. So we're going to have minus 2 minus 4. Just like that, we're down to 2 answers. And a point on the circle is negative 1, 4. Okay, so we need to use the distance formula to find that. Okay, well, 2 minus negative 1 squared plus 4 minus 4, well, that's 0. Okay, 2 minus 1 is 3 squared, which is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Okay, that's the radius. R equals 3. But we have to square that, which gives us 9. So B is our answer. And finally, the diameter of a circle has endpoints 5, 6, and negative. And we're going to skip this one. Use the distance formula and divide by 2. There ends our unit.